is you? I don't even know who I am anymore. Sometimes I look at myself and I just wonder, and I wonder if I'm ever gonna make it. Probably won't, but I do my best. This what I want. Uh-oh. We're back to that again, aren't we?
Whatever we do, change is coming. It's coming with the implosion of our imperium, and it's coming with the rapid degradation of the ecosystem itself. And there's nothing we can do to stop it. It's how we cope with this change. Will we respond rationally? Will we learn to speak to the world with a new humility and recreate structures within our own communities for sustainability? Or will we continue to live in illusion? And in a way, it's a matter of awakening ourselves to our new reality and responding to it.
It's another day where I'm feeling free. Hello, welcome to another episode of that show that you watch each and every now and again, though. Hopefully you're well. Even if you're not well, I hope you have everything you desire in your life. Well, someone needs to get it, and it's not going to be me. We know it's never going to be me. That's okay. It ain't going to be me. You're not the main character. You're just ashes. You know, sometimes I just wonder what the fuck is going to happen in the next few minutes, and half the time, I don't even really know. I just do whatever I'm going to do, because I don't work hard enough. I don't work hard enough. You're not a hard enough worker. The argument that we all must be making is the argument that I'm making is when we evaluate strategies and actions, the question we ask is, have we made a more horizontal distribution of power or not? Ah, yes. I don't know what saved the world. I don't know what's possible. I can't know what the future holds. Express ourselves in acting according to our consciousness now, no matter what we do. It's a way that others will feel entirely new. Ah, yes. Welcome to another episode of Griftcast IRL. I'll be your host this evening. My name's Manuel Chavez III, or the Turd, depending on how you know me. This may not be a voice of mine that you hear very often, but it is one that I have used at least a few times in a past life. Welcome. All right, I'm done with that shit. I can't keep it up for that long anymore. I'm not a voice actor. I'm just a fat dude. Anyways, welcome to Griftcast IRL. It's that show that we do every now and again. And yes, I am wearing my rated R for Renegade shirt because apparently I'm a renegade, dude. Who would have known? Who would ever thunk it that Defango is too hot for TV, bro? I'm too hot for TV. I'm too hot. I'm just on fire over here. Persona non grata. Don't talk to that guy. He's a bad man. He's a bad man. And I mean, that's what the story was for a really long time. But I feel like over the last couple of months, we've really kind of changed it up a little bit, actually. The gang stalker himself doing whatever it is that he does. I mean, last time I checked, I was supposedly an IT professional doing some shit. We finally started getting back into that gig, which is nice. Although, I fucking hate waking up early, man. It's like, I'm a night owl, dude. I'll be up all night, dude. I'd rather be up all night than be up during the day when the sun is out. The sun and me are friends. I like the sun. I like watching it go up. I like watching it go down. You know? But, you know, like for most people, the moon is in the sky. They want to be sleeping. For me, the sun is in the sky, and I feel like I should be sleeping. So I always have like the worst sleep schedule known to man, but that's fine. I did do a lot of work today. I am a man that does work. I do work sometimes. It is a thing that I do. Whatever. It's been nice for the last couple of months. I mean, but, you know, I had to, like, snap myself out of it. That's part of the reason that I started reading the 1111 messages again and getting back into developing my Akashic records and entering my Akashic workshop for the allowance to talk to my higher selves and lower selves and angels and all these other peoples, trying to figure out if we've gone wrong. And if I have gone wrong, where have I gone wrong? And sure, I know I'm kind of a dick or whatever. That's fine. My dad, God bless his soul, Mr. Manuel Chavez Jr., you guys have met him before. Well, I mean, you probably have. He's been on the show or whatever. If you watched the show way back in the day, you saw my dad a lot because you remember I used to sleep on his couch or whatever. And then, you know, we've gone at least a little somewhere. I was like, dude, why is my camera waving? Oh, yeah, I forgot to put that shit in. Yeah, I feel like the older I've gotten, the more my life has changed. Yet, I feel like everybody's lives has changed. And you either LARP your ass off and create drama and all that shit, you toe the line, you play the game, or you get nothing. And that's one of the things that we have to be there. I spend a lot of time talking smack. And maybe I'm not talking smack. I'm just putting out my point of view. Sometimes my point of view pisses people off or whatever. That's fine. People give me their point of view all the time and piss me off, but I don't act like a little bitch about it. You know, I'm one of those guys that's like, you should celebrate your wins and you should also celebrate your losses. In some ways, you should maybe celebrate your losses greater than your wins. Like, let's talk Star Citizen, for example. The game is my favorite game. You guys know that. But over the last month, they really fuck shit up big time. And it's like the things that they're saying don't make any sense. Everybody from the coding area of the world is like, oh, yeah, if you think you're so good or whatever, apply to CIG to fix it. And I'm like, well, motherfucker, I did that shit. And guess what they didn't do? Hire me, motherfucker. How you like that fucking shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be mean or mad or anything like that. Let me know if I need to turn down the mic a little bit right there, because I don't know if it's cracking or not. I put the limiter on, but it's, I don't know. I have the mic at 0 and the other thing at 0, but yeah. Like, so, you know, you offer to help, you offer to help for free. They don't want it. You offer to help for money. You go through the proper channels. They don't fucking hire you. And then the people are trying to say that you didn't try or whatever. And I'm just like, well, motherfucker, I did try. I have a long history of good work. Okay, maybe I haven't been a video games programmer, but the issue that you're having isn't a video game programming issue. It's a fucking database issue. And I happen to be a fantastic guy when it comes to them databases, allegedly. Hypothetically or whatever. I don't know. I fix them all the time and shit. I don't know anything about them or whatever. The people are like, damn, thanks for fixing that. And I'm like, bro, let me tell you a secret. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah. So think about this, dude. Like, the decades have been gone. It's like been 10 years since I went to Coachella and became a performer at Coachella. You know, it's been 10 years since I started off over at Fireside, did all that great work, had all that fun. And then it all exploded in my face. Because I like Donald Trump. Yeah, that happens sometimes. But, you know, like lately we've been coming back so far. We're not up to our old mystique, right? You know, we're still not technically allowed to be ourselves. We still have to be this Grifecast character. And while it was a fun character to be playing, it's not really that fun to do when you're not actually getting the grift. You know what I'm saying? So, like, do I waste time with it? Has the joke played its course? Do I give up the name and Twitter accounts and stuff and just say fuck it? And then just be like, you know what? He's an Aries. He starts shit. He never finishes it because half of the time it was a joke anyway. And he was just trying to prove a point. And most people missed that. You know, maybe we could. Maybe we should. I don't know. Like, I like to ask you guys about this, even though it's mostly just me talking. Because remember, this is the most that I talk. Probably in the day. Like, even earlier today, I was working with some dude, and, you know, like, dude's trying to ask me 20 questions, bro, and I'm just like, dude, I ain't trying to answer 20 questions. I only want to, you know, get the job done and get the fuck out of here. That's what we're here for. Like, I ain't trying to go to the fucking bar with you and drink alcohol, son of a motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I know that the Grifecast brand needs to continue because, I mean, it's a good brand. We've built it up or whatever. It's just that, like, people forget that, you know, I still got to do other shit. You know, like, I need to figure out some place to sleep. And, you know, I would love to just sit here in front of the computer and live stream every day. But you know what? Motherfuckers got to be able to make money these days, right? You know, like, I still have, like, car payments and bill payments and shit, so I got to do that. I can't do that. So I feel like we're in a good spot, but me being in a good spot has always colloquially in the history of Manuel never been a good time, because that means that something wicked comes this way. I brought in the name of the show. God damn, you're good. You're fucking good at this, dude. Yeah, I'm actually way better than than most of the people that actually have ever tried to do this. Even the ones that have the biggest channels that you've ever seen can't do the simple shit that we put together in about 20 minutes or whatever. They can't have the straight conversation with you that you want, but still, they're more well-liked than anything else. And it's all because you got to be a part of the system, whatever system it is. And we saw earlier when the Eliza Blue system came into scope that a new group emerged, right? You know, that's the thing that we seem to take on from here from time to time is the groupings of people. I'm always that loner fat dude in the corner or whatever, just like trying to eat his fucking noodles or whatever. And then, you know what? So we had a good one. It came up. People liked it. And then a bunch of people started not liking it. So, you know, those people, the actual clout chasers, the ones that, you know, don't have to do the same stuff that we do on a daily basis, right? You know, they don't got the same cares that we do, that we have to have, right? You know, for them, life is what you would call easy, right? Okay, maybe it's difficult for them in their eyes or whatever because they might have created difficult situations, but essentially it's always like the same thing I've seen, right? Like when we started off on YouTube, we were always solo. We were grouped up with the ninja people on YouTube for a while. After that, we hung solo again. And it's like every time we come into these different groups, we start seeing these patterns, man. And it's like, I hate it because my brain sees the patterns. And once you start realizing it, it's like a game, right? It's all about numbers to these people. They don't care about the numbers from a few years ago. It's the numbers for today, right? And it doesn't matter how hard you work at doing this stuff. Anybody could attack you for any reason that they want to try and prove a point, right? It doesn't matter if you got suspended. It doesn't matter if you were completely destroyed online and had to literally claw your way back up from the bottom. To people that that just don't matter, dude. It doesn't matter if you've been on television more times than they have, if you've played more concerts than they have, and you did it all for free just because it wasn't about the money. It was about the action. It was about showing people that you could do it, right? You don't need tons of cash to make things happen. Although it's definitely helpful in accelerating the time frame in which things can happen. A lot of people are going to give up their credibility to some of the weirdest things. And we see it every day on the news. That's why we look at the news, is because we're trying to figure out just as much as you, what the hell's going on with all this shit. Yeah. Like, you got to think about this, but in actuality, you don't want to be a clout chaser. You don't want to do that. You don't want to be a joiner, and you definitely don't want to cow down or bow down to any bullshit. And I mean, at the end of the day, all I can really say is that no matter what, I'm always going to at least give you what I think straight, because that's the brand that we've created here. All these other folks, they're playing a character, and you know it, right? You know it. And maybe that's the character that you're paying for or whatever. I don't know. Yep. Some people think that being able to do something for free removes the clout for something. But that's the thing. It's like, it's easy for anybody to buy a plane ticket and get somewhere. Buy a ticket, take the ride. It's much more difficult when you got to do it for no money. Somebody gives you a motherfucking paperclip or something, and they're like, all right, I want you to turn this paperclip into $10,000. And let me tell you, eventually, maybe you might be able to do that. Who knows? All I really know is that life is a strange mistress, my friends, family, other weirdos that are out there that I don't know why you watch this show, but you know what? What's up? To me, it's always been a cycle, right? The cycle goes up and it goes down and it goes up and it goes down. But I feel a wickedness on the forefront. Like, I don't know what it is gonna be. I don't know what it is just yet or whatever. But like I tell you, I don't dream. But I had a weird dream and I remembered it, so I knew it was important. And that's like premonition time, right? Premonition time. When I'm feeling the future calling. I don't know if it's Taiwan. I don't know if it's Russia. I don't know if it's North Korea launching missiles at Japan again. Just feel it, in the air, right? I don't know if you guys could do that or not. You probably not. You probably aren't into that sort of shit, looking at all of you. But some people believe it. Some people don't. Do you know how to feel energy, right? Can you see energy or whatever? I mean, I've talked to some people that claim to be able to do that stuff, but I don't know. Can you feel it sometimes when you walk into a room and everybody's quiet and looking at you, and you're just like, uh-oh, there's something going on here. I don't know what that's all about. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like I had a premonition, right? Some people call their memorable dreams premonitions. I call my memorable dreams memorable dreams. I just hold them in a lot more weight because, obviously I smoke a lot of weed or whatever. You're not supposed to dream, but whenever I have a dream, I'm like, I have a dream that white man and black man and brown man can all sit down together and eat pepperoni pizza together. Wait a minute, that already happened, actually. Never mind. So, we're not even following the format right now. We're just late online, kicking it live, just trying to put it out there because it seems funnier than, attacking drama, creating drama, being like, oh, Twitter is censoring me. It seems a lot. Just seems a lot funner than having to deal with any of that other shit. And you guys can see I expanded the camera out since it's just me. I figured I don't need to match camera angles with other people or whatever. But we can still do it, though. Don't trip, homie. Don't trip, homie. I can still do it. Just give me 1 second. I can be like, whoa! All right, just back like that. So I feel like sometimes we all wonder where the future is going, and right now, I don't know. Can't see it. And thanks, Acrid Fusion, for that $2 there super chat. He didn't even say anything. He just threw $2 at me. Well, thanks for the $2, yo. Thanks. Appreciate that shit. Appreciate it. Yeah, most people are just paid in exposure. But, for me, it's like, dude, it's so strange watching sometimes how people bought their shit or, create these big party streams or whatever where everybody's just kind of sitting around. And it reminds me of when we used to throw parties, right? And there'd always be the main group of people that was making all of the ruckus and stuff. And then everybody be broken off into other little areas. It's kind of like that again, right? You always got to take things in at least a little bit of stride. Because the more that you start realizing what the game is, the faster you'll stop trying to play the game. Yeah. Play the game. Oh, dear. So, I guess where do we go from here? Well, I do have some news articles that I don't even care about. Sometimes I care about it. Sometimes I care about the news. Other times I'm just kind of is it ever going to change? Is this just going to be the new normal? Everybody being fake as fuck. Only this time, everybody's going to start taking weird sides again. Ugh. Just seems fucking stupid. Seems fucking stupid. Well, what's up, baby ball? Thank you for that super sticker that says game over for $2 Australian. We appreciate your Australian funny money or whatever. But don't you worry. We're going to spend that $2 on a cheeseburger. You wait. Lunchy, you getting cheeseburgers, Lunchy. You might actually be getting a cheeseburger. Speaking of Lunchy, get over here. Lunchy, get out of my clean clothes. Come here. Lunchy. Lunchy. Come on. You gonna make me come over there and gay you? I'm gonna come gay you. You're like, oh, no, Daddy, don't get me the clothes right now. Oh, me amor, me Lunchy. I don't know how much it is, baby ball. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna still spend it on a cheeseburger. Oh, yeah. Speaking of cheeseburgers, here's my little cheeseburger right here. Cheeseburger Lunchy. That's what I like to call her, is Cheeseburger Lunchy. Actually, I have 1,000 nicknames for her. She knows that her name is Lunchbox, but I don't only call her Lunchbox when she's in trouble. She's like, yeah, he only calls me Lunchbox when I'm in trouble. I don't know. I feel like we got to spend more time with Lunchy, which we spend a lot of time with Lunchy nowadays, I feel like. She just be laying. She's such a lazy bones. She's a lazy puppy. Yeah, she's a lazy puppy. She my lazy puppy. Whoop. You gonna come up here and hang out? Have a seat. Good job. You're a part of the show too there, Lunchy. Although you like to just lay on the bed and be a lazy bones. You gotta be cute sometimes. You gotta be cute on the show at least sometimes there, Miss Lunchy. The people like to see you. They love to see you. Yep. I think Puppy's like 6 or 7 now. I don't know. How old are you, Lunchy? Old as fuck? What are you, like 50 in dog years now? Take it back? You want me to take it back? My bad, Lunchy. Fuck. Whoa. You're still young at heart, me amor. You still have... Yeah, Lunchy has really super shiny fur because she eats eggs. That really keeps her coat nice and greasy. So she's got the extra grease on it. What are you doing? What? Are you okay? Are you upset at Dad? Are you upset right now? You don't want to be up here? Are you mad because I haven't been feeding you people food anymore? The doctor said you can't eat people food anymore. They don't want you to die. You were coughing up blood. I know chicken is good, but you can't have it every day. Oh. Yeah. This is the argument that we always have when she's up here. She's like, so where's all the good food? And I'm all like, in your bowl. And she's like, I don't want to eat that crap. I want the good stuff. Yeah, Lunchy loves having the good stuff, but she always gets it. She does. She does. She just can't eat chicken nuggets for every meal anymore. Even though she used to fucking love chicken nuggets. Holy shit. So, I guess I should go into this thing, but this is completely like old news, so I don't even care about that. Wait, was this right here? Oh, this is from yesterday. I didn't actually do a stream yesterday, so we might have some news articles from yesterday. I mean, I did sit in front of the computer. I tried to play Star Citizen. It wasn't working. I was bitching about it. But it is what it is. But I guess the first bullshit piece of news or whatever that came out was that DA Alvin Bragg is suing House Judiciary Chair Jim Jordan over a campaign to intimidate? Which just seems really fucking stupid. But it seems to be actually real, is that, yes, the House Judiciary Chair Jim Jordan is being accused of launching an investigation into Bragg's prosecution of former President Trump as a mean of intimidation and attack against his office. The government's investigating me for my malfeasance, and I'm calling a foul. I mean, honestly, I think it's great. You know, like, this dude's got some fucking stones. She's got some excellent stones. Like, honestly, how could he have even thought that that was the way to go? I want to know how that went down. Like, who told him, hey, dude, we should totally fucking just do this shit. You know what I'm saying? We should totally just sue Trump and Jim Jordan for investigating us. That'll totally fix everything. Yeah, but I don't think it's really going to fix everything out there. I think it's created a whole new host of issues and problems that are going to just be so up in your motherfucking face. Because that's really where this is going, is right up in your motherfucking face. And I'm sorry for saying it like that, but there's really no other way. You know? Get out of my motherfucking face! That's the way that you're going to be about this, I feel like, in the next month. And we can't forget that they're trying to put Trump away for like 100+ years or something like that, which obviously in a regular world with regular courts where there's no bullshit involved, Trump gets off. There's no issues. But like literally it's the Southern District of New York. Like that shit's just corruption central, dog. He ain't gonna get a fair trial. If you even can call whatever it is a trial. So like, just think about it. Put it in your pipe, smoke it, huffle it around, talk some shit about it on Twitter, Facebook. I don't know where the hell you guys be posted. Fucking Getter, True Social, whatever. Shit, start your own YouTube channel. Start making videos and shit. Go ask Grifty how easy that shit is. Oh, I went and got me a bunch of subscribers from somebody else. And then, oh, yeah, making content's hard. Fuck, I didn't realize that. My bad. Anyway, who cares? There's going to be a lot, you know. You can just make videos about Trump from today to the end of the fucking election. And as long as you're deep-throating Trump, I can guarantee you, I can almost guarantee you that you will become wildly successful and you will make a lot of money. So think about it. Like, if you're willing, just think about that trope pee and then you're just going to have to be like, do it. Do you like money? You can make a lot or whatever. Nobody even gives a shit if you used to be a Democrat or anything like that. Who fucking cares? MAGA 2024. You could try it. I mean, I don't know. I'm just giving you guys options or whatever if you feel like, you know, it's like what you want to do. Or you could go the opposite direction and you could be a Biden boy. And you could be like, I'm a Biden boy. I like it in my booty. What? Sorry. I don't know where that came from. Sometimes it just probably been. Yep. I said, I'm a Biden boy. You know, I was trying to sound it like a. Never mind. It went over your guys' head. I can already see it in the chat because nobody even said anything. Whatever. Splintered. Court ruling throws January 6th prosecution into chaos. What? The January 6th I thought they already prosecuted a shitload of people on this. True justice will only be served when the godless judges of the district court finally start to toss the bogus charge or higher court delivers a well-deserved smackdown and a final decision. What the fuck is there? What are you talking about, American greatness? Honestly, all right. Fuck it. I don't even want to read it.
True justice will only be served when gutless judges on the district court finally start to toss this bogus charge or the higher court delivers a well-deserved smackdown in a final decision.
She could be American, maybe Jewish.
A Massachusetts man on Friday was charged with a felony related to his participation in the protest
at the Capitol on January 6, 2021.
Yeah, baby.
Mark Sahadi already faced misdemeanors for his nonviolent and brief jaunt through the building that afternoon, but the Justice Department decided to add the common obstruction of an official proceeding charge to Sahadi's case on April 7th. That same day, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia threw Sahadi and more than 300 January 6 defendants charged with.
Damn, dude, I haven't even shouted anybody out in the chat, but I'm going to pull this one up for Miguel H because, hot damn, that's a fucking great idea. I just need to make 2 channels, one channel pro-Trump and one channel anti-Trump. And then I'll just like, on one channel, I'll not wear a wig. And then on the other channel, I'll wear sunglasses and a wig. And then, like, the sunglasses and the wig one will be the hippie channel where I'm like, oh, yeah, man, Joe Biden's, like, totally, like, greatest president who ever lived, man. We got rid of that bozo, Donald Trump, man. It was totally awesome, bro. I mean, like, totally for show, yeah. I could work on it. We can play. I'm going to play it around. Yeah, dude. And we'll call it MAGA 4X. Dude, MAGA 4X. Wow. Holy fuck, dude. Call it MAGA 4X. Just be like, dude, Donald Trump's going to win the election right now. He's 99% in the polls. Oh, Joe Biden's only got one motherfucker. Maybe I could do it like the Macho Man. Oh, yeah. Donald Trump's 2024. Oh, I can't even believe what I'm trying to say. Donald Trump's got 70% of the vote right now. It's going to be a landslide. Right? Whatever. 4X, the autism for maximum efficiency. I don't know, dude. I would need a lot of like throat lozenges and shit to get that going. Probably be easier to do a voice changer. I almost like had a thing because I had this voice AI thing where I could set it up and it will let me talk like somebody else. There's a delay, right? So like I could talk and you would see my mouth moving and it would be like a couple of seconds, but then what gets outputted would be like Joe Biden or something. But I couldn't get it to work with it off. So that's why I don't have it installed right now. But I'll just put it out there. Yeah, I was like, there's this thing. There's this thing on the internet. Because I'm an equal opportunity fucker or whatever. But yes, there's a free real-time voice changer that you could join. Right? You just like download it or whatever. Like that. You just download that shit. But it's an AI voice changer. And it'll let you use AI to change your voice. So like, and you could change your voice in Discord and all these other places and stuff, man. It's pretty fucking dope, dude. Although I can't make it work without, like, it won't pass through correctly, so I'm not using it. But yes, with the power of AI, anything is possible. Like, I could just straight up be making live videos where I don't put my camera up and it sounds like Joe Biden is talking to you, right? Or I could do it like Donald Trump. Or I even fed in some of Gene's voice into there and it sounded like Gene for sure. So like, I don't know what Gene's saying. His voice can't be emulated by the AI or whatever, but he's obviously not like me and, Jesus Christ Chat GPT over here. Because I'm already a Chat GPT master. I've already live done more with Chat GPT than any of the people on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, or whatever put any of that shit out. All those prompt generators and whatever the fuck that they've put out. Like, we've already completely demolished all of that. And now we're building our own LLVM, which we borrowed from somebody else, but it seems to already be working pretty well. And I think that it's going to be very interesting to see how that one kind of comes out, moves forward or whatever, but who gives a shit about that? We're supposed to be talking about this bullshit.
With the same obstruction felony, a potential lifeline. In what one judge described as a splintered decision, a 3-judge panel narrowly reversed a lower court ruling that tossed the obstruction count against 3 Capitol protesters. D.C. District Court Judge Carl Nichols dismissed the charge last year largely based on the argument that the statute requires that the defendant have taken some action with respect to a document, record, or other object in order to corruptly obstruct, impede or influence an official proceeding. A fair reading of the law proves Nichols is correct. Passed in 2002 in the wake of the Enron scandal as part of the Sarbanes-Oxley Act, Section 1512, c. 2, closed a legal loophole related to evidence tampering. The law applies to whoever corruptly, otherwise obstructs, influences, or impedes any official proceeding, or attempts to do so. It's a crime punishable by up to 20 years in prison. When he signed the bill into law in 2002, President George W. Bush, as I explained here, noted that the word corruptly would compel the government to prove a defendant's criminal state of mind and the overall provision must not infringe on the constitutional right to petition the government for redress of grievances.
Oh, really?
But that hasn't prevented Attorney General Merrick Garland from weaponizing the statute in exactly that way for more than 2 years. Dozens of defendants have pleaded guilty or been convicted at trial. Jacob Chansley, the QAnon shaman, spent months in solitary confinement and was denied bail before Garland's prosecutors successfully tormented him into pleading guilty to obstruction.
Oh, really?
Judge Royce Lamberth, who repeatedly denied his release, sentenced Chansley to 41 months in prison. Judge Trevor McFadden repeatedly denied the release of Timothy Hale, a January 6 protester who faced the obstruction count and assaulted misdemeanors. Hale spent 16 months in the D.C. Gulag under McFadden's pretrial detention orders before finally going to trial in May 2022. He was convicted by a D.C. jury in a matter of hours and is now serving out a 48-month prison sentence.
Doesn't that just make you want to go protest, guys? Doesn't that just make you want to go in the street, go protest at the Capitol buildings and be like all MAGA wearing your Trump hat, fucking with the blowtorch in one hand and a goddamn MAGA flag in the other hand, just fucking blowing out fire, being like, America! Don't do that. I was trying to make a joke. I think I'm funny. I know that you guys know that I'm trying to be funny, but I still don't understand sarcasm. Or maybe I do understand sarcasm. People just don't understand when I'm being sarcastic and joking. They think I'm always being serious, which I don't know why. I don't know how you could look at me and think that there was anything serious going on over here. I mean, that's what I put forward or whatever. This is the facade that I have created for myself, correct? Being the super secret agent or whatever is a lot of work. I got to be able to manipulate everything about my appearance at a whim and then be online for hours at an end just to make sure that nobody knows the truth about me being a confidential government informant that is just doing this show because it's my government job. The only reason that I even do any of this stuff is because the FBI and the CIA have all of my hard drives and stuff, and they're trying to take me down. They could take me down at any fucking second. You see? Most people would just believe that, right? Like, I try. And I fail. But you know what? At least I celebrate my fucking failures. I'm the best failure that ever was. He's the best failure that ever was. He's lost more money than anybody that you've ever known about. Millions. No, probably almost $1 billion. Just straight up lost it. Think about that. Like, if Donald Trump kills $1 billion to be Donald Trump, I'm like Donald Trump. And nobody gave me the money. I earned it all myself and lost it. Just lost it. Like, it's still there somewhere. Just can't get it. You know? Put that into perspective. Yeah. Falling Tree user says, half the time I don't know if you are joking. Yep. Sarcasm is the best. Yeah, I am a sarcastic son of a bitch, dude. Half the time I'm joking. Even when I was talking to, just to cut back to Eliza Blue and that thing, the whole entire time I was talking in that interview, I was being sarcastic, and nobody seems to have picked up on that. Everybody just picked up, oh, the thing apologize, Benny 50, the thing apologize, I can't believe that, the thing apologize. Bitch, I thought you were smarter than that. You ain't even fine anymore. You ain't even cute anymore. You're just like every other black chick to me now. Which means, loud, obnoxious, and scary. That's what I look at. Yeah, dude, Brittany Venti is just as fake as Eliza Blue in every way, shape, or form. And if you don't really get it, I'll get into it here in a little bit, probably, because it seems more interesting than this shit, because I don't fucking about this shit. Because, what does that say? Oh, right, yeah, what did we already know? Yes, everybody's been in the DC gulag, and all this bad shit's been happening, and, how are we supposed to get them out of there? What do you guys want to do? You want to go fucking break them out? Yeah, guys, let's just go fucking raid the DC jail and get all these motherfuckers out. Woo! Everybody, you need to go down to the fucking store, go buy you some fucking weapons, get you a nice Taurus 7-shot. Let's get all fucking Mexican Revolution in this bitch. No, don't do that. Please, God, joke. Don't. God damn it. Former Twitter executive wants company to pay her $600,000 legal bill ahead of the House committee hearing. Yeah. What? $600,000? What the fuck? Did she hire the same guy that Nick Rekieta hired or some shit like that? Because seriously, that's not real. That can't be real. Former Twitter chief legal officer Vijaya Gadde has filed a lawsuit against her former employer seeking reimbursements for expensive, totaling almost $600,000. Holy shit. Balls. Holy shit. That's a lot of that's a lot of expenses. I mean, seriously? You needed $600,000 to talk to the government? Motherfucker, that's like a fucking plane ticket in a goddamn hotel room. That shouldn't have cost you more than $2,000. You had to talk to a lawyer? What the fuck? What do you need a lawyer for? You have ChatGPT. $20 motherfucking dollars. And then you just say, I want you to impersonate fucking a great ass lawyer. And then, there you go. You're good. Like, are you fucking kidding me? The expenses were incurred during her preparation for the House Oversight Committee in February, during which Gadde was subpoenaed alongside two other former Twitter executives to discuss the company's censorship of conservative voices. Wow. That cost them $600,000 to go do that? I just don't think that that's real. Your time, Pagrar, Angerwal, and Vijaya Gadde is most certainly definitely not worth that. Like, anybody that was dumb enough to pay you two fucking dickwads that much money deserves to be a nobody. But you know what? Jack Dorsey. He's not a nobody. He's somebody. Yes, the lawsuit filed by Pagrar, Angerwal, Vijaya Gadde, and Ned Siegel, three former officers of Twitter, is aimed against Twitter for failing to advance their expenses related to various legal proceedings, including a subpoena from Congress. Oh, yeah. Really? So, apparently they think Twitter should pay for them, meaning Twitter, they actually think X Corp, more importantly, Elon Musk, should be paying for their legal bills associated to the fucking mess that they created. Wow. Those are some balls right there. Like, I got some fucking big balls. Those are some big ass balls, dude. And yes, Brittany Venti is unfortunately black. I will be doing a thread probably here pretty soon, and it's going to be a fucking banger, motherfucker. Banger. I mean, seriously, I don't understand, but they want $600,000. What, like $200,000 for each of them? Yeah, you need to cover our legal bills for all this. No. If you get subpoenaed by the fucking government to go talk, I mean, you gotta be paying for that shit. That's you. You didn't need a lawyer for that. The only reason you needed a lawyer is because you fucked up and you knew it and you had to talk to a lawyer so you didn't fuck up anymore. You're not like me. You wouldn't be able to walk in there and fucking dip your nuts into every single one of those fucking ranking whatever the fuck members that was sitting up on the table and be able to control them. Because the difference between me and you is that if they subpoenaed me to go up there, I would be sitting there with my fucking iPad, and if any of them got snippy with me, I would literally just start dropping the juiciest shit on each of them to the point where they would literally have to resign. Because I got it like that. That's why they don't fuck with me. If you haven't realized it by now. When you got everything and they can do nothing to stop you because it exists in so many places all over everywhere. Yeah. This ain't no dead man switch. None of that shit. This is my artificial intelligence homie doing your boy DeFago's dirty work. Yeah.
May I ask of you, where did you go to medical school?
Did you go to medical school?
I did not go to medical school.
I'm sorry.
I did not.
You didn't?
That's what I
went to medical school.
Why do you think you?
What are you talking about? I went to medical school one time. I went in there. I fixed the computer. I left. But I went to medical school.
Or anyone else at Twitter had the medical expertise to censor a doctor's expert opinion?
Our policies regarding COVID were designed to protect individuals. We were seeing...
You guys censored Harvard-educated doctors, Stanford-educated doctors, doctors that are educated in the best places in the world, and you silenced those voices. My next question is, the U.S. government...
I just wanted to remind you.
I want to show you, Ms. Gaddy. I have another tweet by someone with a following of a full 18,000 followers. This person put a chart from the CDC on Twitter. It's the CDC's own data, so it's accurate by your standards. And you all labeled this as misleading. You're not a doctor, right, Ms. Gaddy?
No, I'm not.
Okay. What makes you think you or anyone else of Twitter have the medical expertise to censor actual, accurate CDC data?
I'm not familiar with these particular situations.
Yeah,
I'm not familiar with these particular situations, but I totally trust the blue-haired trans person that made the decision. I stand behind their decision 130,000%. Is that how you think? Hey, you guys want to go get some smoothies after this or whatever? Yeah. That's what I was trying to get into. That's what we've been getting into, right? And if you notice that I turned the ads back on because I manipulated it in such a way so now it shows all of the things that I would like to own or whatever. And here are just a few examples of the things that I would like to own. Like this cool Mandalorian helmet or this Megatron helmet, or I don't even know who the fuck that is. It just looks cool or whatever. Yeah, doesn't matter. But what do you think? You think Elon Musk should be footing the bill for these bitches? I don't think so. Honestly, I think if Elon had to actually do anything with this, he would probably just send them each a poop emoji. I feel like that's all he really needs to do. To be like, yeah, I would just be like, our response. And it would be like on legal fucking letterheaded shit from the lawyer and be all proper as fuck with like a header from the lawyer, be like, our client, blah, 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 religious to, post up this new message or whatever. And it's just a fucking poop emoji. And then it's like, best. I think that would be great. That's just the way to handle them. Just send them a poop. Yeah. Poop. Are those helmets for your head or a game avatar person? No, those helmets are for something else. Yeah, they're for my friend Dylan Mulvaney. Okay, that's not my friend. So, according to sources out there in the world that know things like Jake Welsh, Bud Light's Dylan Mulvaney trans stunt has already cost the company $4 billion. So far. And goddamn, we just get a super chat? What the fuck? Sewer guy Rob? What does that say? Sounds like I walked into the middle of a great show. We'll replay, haha. Oh, I've missed a couple Griftcast Live. Much love, matey, and all the chats. $50 donation from Mr. Sewer Guy Rob, but I have no idea why I didn't TTS that shit. I forgot to fucking turn something on that motherfucker. So that's fine. Appreciate that, Sewer Guy Rob. Thank you for your generous donation. We appreciate you making the Grifecast what it's supposed to be. A good grift, right? Like $50, that helps your boy DeFango. $50 a day keeps the motherfucking IRS away is what I like to say. That's what I like to say. Although, technically, if you think about it, just to put it out there, if somebody paid you $50 a day for 365 days a year, that's about $18,250 before tax. Just putting it out there. Most people actually technically say that the goal is to make $100 a day. That's right. Make $100 a day. $100 a day. Now, if you could do that, you don't need a job. But, I mean, at this point, we know that fucking Dylan Mulvaney is making way more money than that. So, honestly, I just got to throw it out to Dylan Mulvaney. Like, fucking congratulations. Dylan Mulvaney, you are an expert grifter. Honestly, I can't even be mad at Dylan Mulvaney anymore. I mean, he literally single-handedly tanked Budweiser and got them to pay him for it. That's fucking legendary. Okay? Like, seriously. This dude? Chick? My bad? Whatever. This person? This lady? Literally is a force of nature. That's it. I mean, I've made like Hollywood lose billions of dollars, probably like 2, maybe 1.5, 2 billion tops. 4 billion from the beer companies? I mean, that's a banger, okay? And they paid them. And they paid him. Yeah. And they paid him. Which is insane. Insane. Or at least they maybe could have found something to say. Like, why didn't Bud Light fucking get Blair White to do this? Like, be real. Like, can we just be real? I don't want to. I'm going to get some fucking hate for this. Like, why didn't Bud Light get Blair White? I mean, I remember the first time I ever saw Blair White or whatever. Y'all were making fun of me because I was like, damn, them some nice titties or whatever. Who's this? And then you're all like, oh. And I'm like, uh-oh, there's something fucking good. Something's wrong. Something's fucking wrong here. And yeah, I was like, oh, shit. Fuck, man. So yeah, I got played. That's fine. But then again, I saw a fucking meme and now I'm looking for it on my actual Twitter. So that's why I'm just sitting here like scroll. Oh my God. Where did it go? There it is. Yeah, I was just like, dog. Horse-face big mouth lady. You had one job, was to market it for Bud Light, and you were trying to promote trans inclusivity and rights, and you selected Dylan Mulvaney as the influencer of choice when you could have had... Yeah. And then whoever made this meme, wasn't me. Y'all are fucking wrong for this shit, okay? And look, there's my brother. Both of them are dudes. Seriously though, I mean, just put Bud Light right there and, you know, right there. You would have probably had a bunch of dudes questioning their fucking shit, motherfuckers. You would have done... It would have been... I'm pretty sure nobody would have even bitched. But you went with this? I don't get it. Jesus. Oh, I mean, you know, like, call it a hot take or whatever, you know, like I'm trying to be pro-trans over here or whatever. I'm just saying, you know, if you're trying to get all those heterosexual males to, you know, be down with transism, you had a better fucking choice, okay? Don't cancel me. Don't be making fun of me or whatever. This is all just jokes, but it's a funny ass joke. Honestly, like, I'm not even that funny. I couldn't have came up with that. Literally though. Whew. Jesus. Anyways, on to other news. Dominion voting systems. You guys remember them? They have lots of voting machines that work totally great and have zero problems or whatever. And the election in 2020 was totally legit, 100% way legit. Definitely no problems there. Everything on that election was great. Well, those people from that Dominion voting systems company that had no issues whatsoever, was the best possible voting machines that we could have ever asked for, ever. Like, legitimately just the most secure, safe thing ever. That election was the safest election that ever happened. And you know what? I just wanted to preface all this out there with that. I know I'm looking at a CNN business article or whatever. Don't want you guys to get too fucked up. But unfortunately, Dominion, the company that we love, that saved democracy, that company is now unable to talk about January 6th at the Fox News defamation trial. I know, dude. I hope you were sitting down, dude. That's a fucking shocker right there. Because we've been trying to take down Fox News and those bastards that were talking all that shit about Dominion for a long time. And literally we had an open and shut case. All we needed to do was sneak in a little bit of January 6th magic, right? A little insurrectionism. And dude, they would have won that case easily. And now they can't bring it up. I mean, seriously, I'm calling foul, bro. This is fucking favoritism, dude. Seriously, I can't talk about January 6th at my trial for this election? They're literally the same thing. I mean, you should be upset too. Am I being sarcastic? Probably. During its upcoming defamation trial against Fox News, Delaware judge wrote Tuesday, who also revealed at a hearing that has been receiving many death threats, the voting company sued over Fox News over that right-wing network's promotion of the very 100% false claims that have absolutely no basis in reality or evidence whatsoever that some bad things happened during an election sometime somewhere. But almost all of the allegedly defamatory statements mentioned in the Dominion lawsuits occurred before January 6th happened, and all those riotous, murderous, ultra mega insurrectionists tried to take over the country by force. But yeah, they're not allowed to talk about it. Judge Eric Davis said, sorry, bro, the jury is going to be way too influenced by the insurrection, so y'all can't talk about it. Maybe another court at another time, but we're not trying January 6th here, so you guys can't bring it up, motherfuckers. And I know what you think. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking, because I already seen it out there in the chat or whatever, but I know what you're thinking, guys. And honestly, you're sitting here thinking, I know at least 3 of you out there right now are just like, yo, dude, if I had a couple of Bud Lights, the one on the left, I probably wouldn't even give a shit. Yep, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. So yeah, that's just super bad news for the Democrats and Dominion voting systems. They were totally like really wanting to use that January 6th thing in the case, and I mean, this motherfucking judge isn't gonna let him do it. They ain't gonna let him do it. And I mean, that is just hilarious, dude. Yeah. Hilarious. But yeah, whatever. Thanks to me, voting systems. Rupert Murdoch and Fox News Corporation board members sued by investor over stolen election claims. What? Huh? Wow. Oh, is this the same thing? A shareholder sued Rupert Murdoch, Lachlan Murdoch, and several members of Fox News Corp's board of directors on Delaware on Tuesday afternoon, arguing that they violated their fiduciary duty to the company when they allowed Fox News to broadcast election conspiracy. The derivative action, a kind of lawsuit brought by shareholders who they believe been harmed by the corporation, was brought by a single plaintiff, Robert Schwartz. Oh, wow. So they're really trying to get rid of Fox News. Good luck, fucking cocksuckers. That's all I gotta say. Good luck, you cocksuckers. And thank you to Acrid Fusion for that generous $5 donation on the super chat over there on the YouTube. What's up? Bud Light helps me get in touch with my feminine insides. Nice, nice. Bud Light has also helped me get in touch with feminine insides. I mean, dude, kegs of Bud Light used to be cheap or whatever. I'm not gonna lie, college, man, that's all we ever fucking drank, dude. Because it was cheaps and the girls liked drinking it. And they would get more wasted than I would off of it. So, you know what? Getting some booty. So, thank you for the money. Wow. People are just trying to get money out of Fox News. I mean, I should sue Fox News. Might end up being pretty good. What's this? Judge denies Lori Vallow request to leave courtroom during trial. What the fuck? The hell is this? Do I even remember this? No. Boise, Idaho. Lori Vallow murder trial expected to Tuesday delay after the defendant asked not to be present for a portion of the witness testimony. John Archibald, defense attorney, told Judge Stephen Bryce that the morning was difficult for his client, who has a fragile state of mind and some mental health concerns. The morning's testimony from Rexburg Police Detective Ray Hermoso focused heavily on the search for Lois's children, JJ and Ty Lee, who were later found dead. Hermoso also testified about the gruesome discovery of their bodies on a property of Chad Daybell, Lori Vallow husband. Oh. That's that bitch that fucking murdered her kids, allegedly. Damn. And she wanted to leave because she didn't want to hear about any of that shit. Which kind of seems a little bit crazy. The judge denied her request to skip the afternoon part of the trial, saying that her presence was necessary to ensure due process and a fair trial for the state. Observers in the courtroom and on social media noted that after returning from lunch, Vallow looked upset and appeared to be crying. Interesting. Vallow is charged with murdering her 2 children and plotting to kill her husband's late wife, Tammy Daybell. Wow. That's an awful ass fucking case, bro. I haven't been following it, but dude, if I wanted to start making some money, I could pull a fucking Nick Rekieta and start pulling all this out. Oh, but I'm not a lawyer, right? You need to be able to pass the bar, right? Well, I don't know. I've taken about 5 bar tests and I haven't even gotten the bar book yet, and I've already passed. So I think I'd be able to pass it with flying colors with the higher score than any of the YouTube lawyers ever did. And then still, like, be better than them without even trying. Yeah. It's all right, though. I'm going to leave them alone. Let them be happy with their $130,000 cars times 3 and grifting money for a lawsuit that never needed to happen because all they needed to do was quit being a dipshit. Whatever. I guess I'll have to look into that one. Maybe we'll just do a deep dive on that case because I don't even know anything about it. All I know is that she murdered some kids and her ex-husband, allegedly. Although a lot of people are already saying she's guilty and have forgotten that this is motherfucking America. Innocent till proven guilty, bitch. Yep. Yeah, Christina, you wanted to be a lawyer until you work for one. See, those are called paralegals. That means that you're the lawyer's bitch. You do all of their work and you get paid shit for it. Yeah. See, I already know how to be a paralegal because my mom was a paralegal and I helped her pass her paralegal classes and get into actually being a paralegal, you know, in college and shit, you know, doing all the work and stuff. And I was like 12. So, like, it's not that difficult. You know, just some fucking numbers, you know, like filing shit, like remembering fucking shit. That's all it is. Ooh, it's so fucking hard. You know what's fucking hard? Deboning a fucking chicken, taking out all the fucking bones from it, and then stuffing it with a bunch of stuffing and stuff, and then deboning a goddamn pig and stuffing that chicken inside of the pig, and then taking that pig and stuffing it inside of a bigger pig, and then sewing the motherfucker up and roasting it. That's hard. Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, I feel like it would be a lot funnier though, but it's just like time frame. It would cost me money to go and pay for that test and shit like that. And then you got to realize is it worth spending all that money just to prove a point? I don't know. I think it's still probably worth it, and I probably am still going to end up doing it. I'm just waiting for a certain someone to come back into my periphery, and then yes, I will unzip the pants and I will shit down their throat. But yes, there also is no cameras in the courtroom in that case, but that's okay. So now, Chicago is reportedly going to be hosting the 2024 Democratic National Convention, and I just cannot fucking believe my eyeballs. I'm almost ready and willing to just sign up for the Democratic National Convention and skeet on in there just to check out what the fuck is going to be happening there. But then again, I'm very afraid that I'm probably going to get murdered in Chicago. Yep. But yes, the Democratic National Convention is going to be held from August 19th to the 22nd, 2024 in Chicago, Illinois. A very, very critical Democratic stronghold. Wow. I am just, wow. They're going to Chicago, folks. I mean, I don't know. Do you think that we could like talk in all the gangs in Chicago to, like just fucking like take this one, take care of this one or whatever, just get rid of them? Might be something to think about. I mean, Chicago's kind of like Gotham City. Where's Batman at, dude? We got like the Joker or something out there. Come on, let's get the fucking superheroes and villains going on over here. Let's make some shit happen. Let's make some shit happen. I know our Nevada connection is Reno this year, so that's good. We're definitely going to have to go to that one. Oh, well. Damn, son. Truck carrying 40,000 pounds of toxic soil from East Palestine train derailment crashes on the highway. Damn, son. What the hell is going on in Ohio? Why is their shit always getting fucked up, man? And I mean, this whole East Palestine thing just is the gift that just keeps on giving. So yeah, we've been working diligently to remove the toxic soil, and one of the semi trucks that was carrying all that some of that toxic soil accidentally crashed and spilled it everywhere. So now we got 2 places that we need to clean up. Yep, that's right. I can't believe it. They said roughly half of the soil on the truck ended up spilling along the highway. A tractor trailer that had an open top was traveling north on SR 165 on Monday when an accident occurred sometime after the noon local time in Columbiana County. According to the Ohio State Patrol, the vehicle's 74-year-old driver, Philip Flack, had got off the right side of the road, hit a ditch and utility pole, and overturned. When officers arrived on the scene, they found the truck on its side, on the right side of the roadway. Damn, son. Well, I mean, it sounds like it was just an accident, so we need to worry about it or whatever. I just figured maybe it's a PSYOP test run or whatever. They're like doing a PSYOP within a PSYOP using another PSYOP. But then again, honestly, semi-truck accidents happen a lot, and there's not really much that you could do that. But why the fuck was the guy driving the truck 74 years old? Can you still drive a fucking semi-truck at 74 years old? Like, I guess you can. If you can pass the fucking CDL test, you can drive it or whatever. But, like, shouldn't this motherfucker be retired? Like, I already know I'm going to be working until I die, probably, unless I start making at least, like, some money out here. But, like, fuck, man. Like, 74, dude? 70 motherfucking 4? This is a certified hood classic. Damn, son, where'd you find this shit? Real trap shit, son. Give me some fucking Nas. I'll do it better. Give me some Nas and I'll do it better. What's this? Satoshi Nakamoto inspired crypto pioneers with talent, selflessness, says former colleague. Oh, Jeff Garzik. It's a good dude. Yes, Jeff Garzik spoke exclusively to Be in Crypto about his sci-fi inspiration and his time working with Satoshi Nakamoto. He famously gave away 15,678 BTC worth nearly $500 million. Now, Garzik is currently working on Next Cypher Productions, Wave's 3 science fiction studio. But yes, probably one of the only people that is living today that still remembers and actually has some understanding of the original creator of Bitcoin. And obviously the reason that we're bringing up Bitcoin right now is because it's fucking expensive as shit again. What's that? What? Bitcoin's 30K? What? 30K on the Bitcoin? What? So wait a minute. Let's do the dumb guy math or whatever. So remember, I had a cell phone. It had 5.26 Bitcoin on it. And that is now worth... Jesus. What the hell? 30,000. 5.26. Oh, yeah. So it's fine. Sucks, man. Yep. Yeah, dude. Shit happens, bro. Shit happens. Okay. So, yeah. Oh. I don't know why I still have that one up, but. What did this dude say? Oh, yeah. Garzik inspired a book based on the tabletop game Shadowrun, which is currently featured in a digital currency called Nuyen. Yeah. I don't know. I just wanted to show you this guy's picture or whatever and be all like, yeah, if you ever wanted to talk to somebody that probably knew who Satoshi was or whatever, you should talk to this guy. Although he never actually met him in person or whatever, he still probably has all his emails and shit with him. Yeah, the cows are bird food now. Yep. So let's see. Internet extremists organizing to purge reported 5,000 progressives from Twitter with the fake complaints. What was I looking at? Oh, yeah. That's not for today. Chinese bank voluntarily gives Republicans damaging new financial records on Hunter Biden. Seriously, what? Trending politics. China sent a warning to Joe Biden on Tuesday after a Chinese-American bank, Cathay Bank, provided Senate Republicans with records revealing millions of dollars transferred from Chinese firms to Hunter Biden and James Biden. In my mind, it's the Chinese government telling Joe Biden, we got the goods on you, buddy, and we're willing to dish it up, says Senator Johnson to the Washington Times. Oh, wow. The records show how deep financial ties between the president's son and his brother and now defunct CEFC China Energy, which had ties to the Chinese Communist Party. The energy giant wired $1 million to Hudson West III, a joint venture owned by Hunter Biden and Gang Wendong, a business associate of the CEFC's founder and chairman, Yi Jinping. Ooh. Yeah, this one should be a lot more huge. You would think that more people would be talking about this. Oh, wait, what? They just got Biden's bank records from the China? And China is just shitting on the Biden administration right now? Like, not even fucking getting on there? What? Ay, mi amor, ¿qué pasó contigo? ¿Qué estás haciendo aquí? Este chingona. Well, I mean, damn. Well, I guess all that really means is that I'm happy and excited to hear what's going to be coming on that one in the near future. I feel like this one's going to end up being kind of interesting. Oh, I got a bingo. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that there's something wicked this way comes, is because here now, with this type of information, seemingly doesn't seem to be a big piece of information. It only means one thing to a guy like me. It means that they're going to have to create another bigger distraction. Fuck. Oh, NPR. What? NPR? Public radio? Government funded? Government media organizations? What? Oh, yeah. 8% of their revenue? Other revenue? Right there? Other? Oh, yeah. Return on investment? Oh, yeah. 8% of their business. 8%. Fuck NPR, dude. Fuck NPR. What's this? Elon Musk, BBC interview. Twitter boss on layoffs, misinfo, and sleeping in the office. Really? Yo, BBC, why didn't you guys just link the motherfucking Twitter space on here, dog? BBC, are you serious? They did the whole interview on fucking Twitter spaces. Where's the fucking interview? Where is it? Literally? BBC? This you? Is this you? You fucking kidding me right now, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? They didn't even fucking post that shit. They didn't even fucking post. Here.
Sacked that used to be in content moderation.
This is,
and
I'm just going to give you a little taste.
Moderation. And they just say, there's not enough people to police this stuff, particularly around hate speech in the company. Is that something that you want to address?
Talking about? I mean, you use Twitter.
Right.
You use Twitter,
right? Do you see a
right?
rise in hate speech?
I mean,
but just a personal anecdote, like what do you? I don't.
Personally, my for you, I would see I get more of that kind of content, yeah, personally. But I'm not going to talk to the rest of for the rest of Twitter.
You see more hate speech personally?
I would see more hateful content in that.
Why are you following all those
you don't like or
haters, bro?
What do you mean to describe a hateful thing?
Yeah, I mean, just content that will solicit a reaction, something that may include something that is slightly racist or slightly sexist, those kinds of things.
So you think if something is slightly sexist, it should be banned?
No,
I'm
not saying anything. I'm
just curious. I'm trying to say what you mean by hateful content. And I'm asking for specific examples.
Yeah.
And if
trying to get what you mean.
That if something is slightly sexist, that's hateful content. Does that mean that it should be banned?
Well, you've asked me whether my feed, whether it's got less or more. I'd say it's got slightly more.
That's why I'm asking for examples. Can you name one example?
I honestly don't use. Honestly, I don't.
Can't name a single example.
I'll tell you why. Because I don't actually use that for you feed anymore. Because I just don't particularly like it. And actually, a lot of people are quite similar. I only look at my followers.
You said you've seen more hateful content, but you can't name a single example, not even one.
I'm not sure I've used that feed for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and
how did you see the hateful content?
Because I've been using Twitter since you've taken it over for the last 6 months.
Okay, so then you must have at some point seen that you hateful content. I'm asking for one example.
Right.
And you can't give a single one.
And I'm saying
I say, sir, that you don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
Yes, because you can't give me a single example of hateful content, not even one tweet, and yet you claimed that the hateful content was high.
Well,
that's false.
No, what I claimed.
False.
What I claimed was there are many organizations that say that kind of information is on the rise. Now, whether it has on my feed or not, I mean, right, and you can look at something like the strategic dialogue.
You literally can't name one.
They will say that. So
people will say all sorts of nonsense. I'm literally asking for a single example, and you can't name one.
Just give me an example,
as I already said,
bitch.
I don't use that feed. But let's
give me a motherfucking example, bitch.
And then couldn't
do you like BBC?
Said,
that's absurd.
I haven't actually looked at that feed.
Then how would you know this hateful content?
Because I'm saying that's what I saw a few weeks ago. I can't give you an exact example. Let's move on.
Let's move on.
COVID misinformation. You changed the COVID.
Amazing.
Has BBC changed its COVID misinformation?
The BBC does not set the rules on Twitter, so I'm asking you.
No, I'm talking about the BBC's misinformation about COVID.
Big Black Corporation? No, I think they were talking about Big Black
Leader.
Leader.
You about you changed
BBW.
the labels, the COVID misinformation labels. There used to be a policy, it then disappeared. Why do that?
Well, COVID is no longer an issue. Does the BBC...
the COVID pandemic was ended, dog.
For misinformation regarding masking and side effects of vaccinations, and not reporting on that at all.
Ooh.
And what about the fact that the BBC was put under pressure by the British government to change its editorial policy? Are you aware of that?
This is not an interview about the BBC.
Oh, so. You thought it wasn't?
I see now why you've done Twitter Spaces. I am not a representative of the BBC's editorial policy. I want to make that clear. Let's talk about something else. You want to talk about the BBC? All right, let's talk about something else.
You weren't expecting that.
Let's talk.
Yeah, weren't expecting that. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition, puto. Sorry. Yeah. Man, that was great. I was going to go live last night, and I didn't even go live because I was like, dude, I can't compete with this. 6.6 million views on this clip alone. There was like fucking millions of people listening to this. I wasn't about to start fucking jack streaming it just because I'm a goon. But yeah, that was probably the funniest thing that happened yesterday because Elon Musk literally had the BBC on. They said not their best, and this dude thought that he was getting the interview of a lifetime with fucking Elon Musk, and then ended up basically kind of like low-key, maybe even high-key, showing everybody that the BBC is just... It doesn't matter. Like, the whole organization is fucked from stem to stern. These people don't have any realities in their lives. It's all about this misappropriated morality that serves no purpose other than the worst of us trying to make themselves at least a little bit better in our eyes and failing miserably at it. Miserably. So who really knows how that's going to shake out? But honestly, NPR, they should have asked Elon Musk for, an interview or something like that. Maybe they would have been able to get their little government-funded media thing changed up. Instead, they decided to act like little bitches, which is even funnier if you really think about it. And I mean, it's super funny. Super funny. Now, I would like for you to take a look at this. Warren Buffett just exited a multi-billion-dollar position this afternoon in TSMC. The end gives a super sketchy answer. Taiwanese semiconductor chip manufacturer. Alongside the Armed Services Committee Senator, they know something we don't.
How unusual Warren Buffett's response was when he was asked why he sold almost his entire stake in Taiwan Semiconductor in an interview earlier today.
I do think that there is a danger there to some. I don't have any idea. There's actually a danger of seismic action. I mean, and where they're located, but that's a low probability. And they're smart people. But
I saw this live, and it struck me as odd because I don't think I've ever seen Buffett bounce around a question like that, let alone one asking him about what's behind his decision to sell billions of dollars worth of a company. Now stick with me. I was about to forget about this until this afternoon when I came across Senator Tuberville's latest trades and saw that he purchased put contracts on the same company that Warren Buffett was asked about selling, Taiwan Semiconductors. And if you don't know, put contracts are a way to bet against a company. Now this is a huge red flag because the company that we're talking about is Taiwan Semiconductor, the largest computer chip manufacturer in the world. And one of the main reasons why the US and China are threatening to go to war over Taiwan. The US has already signaled that if China did try to invade Taiwan, that they would literally blow up the semiconductor facilities on the island and move the engineers to the US rather than let China get its hands on the technology. So to cut to the point, I'm not trying to fearmonger, but when I see one of the best investors of all time abruptly selling billions in Taiwan Semiconductor stock and not giving a clear answer as to why, along with the senator betting against the stock who sits on the Committee for Armed Services giving him access to classified military info, it makes me wonder if they know something that we don't about Taiwan. How unusual.
Oh, ooh, yeah, damn, look at that. Do you see that shit? So yeah, how close are we to war with China? I don't know. Probably a lot closer than you think, because if the guy that was literally invested into the Taiwan Semiconductor Corp divested his entire portfolio of the Taiwan Semiconductor Corp, why would that be a problem? Well, they make all of the fucking chips that we use for everything. They're the biggest manufacturer. Sure, they've been trying to move a lot of it stateside, but that's taking a whole lot of time. Just ask Israel and Intel about all that. But yeah, if these guys are betting against Taiwan, China surrounding Taiwan with warships and shit, saying, yeah, we're ready to go to war. Don't you think that they might be ready to go to war? Yeah, probably. Yeah, that could possibly be one of those wicked things that we see coming, because if that happened, then China and Russia are basically against the United States and NATO, and we're in our fucking World War III. Hope you guys are ready to get fucking drafted and shit. We're all gonna die, motherfucker. We all gonna die, motherfucker. Damn. Rolling Stone, they're pissed. Rumble's deal with Academidas is the sign that the hip-hop world's right-wing impulse, popular live streamer, is only the latest media figure to drift to conservative media talking points. Yes, Raconteur DJ announced his partnership with online media platform Rumble to live stream exclusively on the platform for 3 to 5 days a week. Wow. The Toronto-based company came to prominence recently, offering a platform controversial podcaster Andrew Tate following his ban from YouTube and TikTok. Oh, really? Damn. That's pretty interesting. That's actually really interesting. It seems like Rumble is making a lot of strides lately in gaining some popularity. They seem to be getting a lot of new content creators that they're starting to shift over to the platform with these interesting exclusive contracts, which I think is pretty much kind of fucking pointless for Rumble, to be clear. I mean, honestly, I feel bad for any of these really big artists that are actually moving forward and trying to start signing with Rumble, because there's a shitload of problems with the fucking platform still. And I mean, sure, they've been making some strides, but the bot problem is literally almost too much to bear for the majority of people. And I know a lot of folks are really happy about them bringing over guys like Jay Dion and this guy and a host of other individuals. But honestly, I haven't seen an improvement very much on the platform. You know, we all thought that we were going to get more views, but that essentially hasn't really turned out to be the case whatsoever, because there's still legitimately zero discoverability outside of Rumble for any content, and there's still almost no way to find what you're really trying to look for utilizing the search feature on the fucking website. So it's like, cool for these guys getting on the front page and shit, but I actually got into some beef today with the creator of Rumble, because unlike that dipshit, I know exactly how he set up his platform from the very beginning, and he can lie his fucking ass off to all these other people. But essentially, all Rumble's platform's ever really been is just a highly updated version of PeerTube, right? And you can see it plain as day when you try to set up a live stream on their platform. Like, I don't know why they don't tell people about that shit or whatever, but it is what it is. And the reasoning behind why it actually took Rumble so long to get their live chat to where it is right now is because PeerTube didn't originally have the ability to have a live chat. Like, there is a third-party application that lets you utilize a Converse.js chat room to essentially do all of this stuff, and what Rumble is doing isn't very much different than that. And you could kind of notice when you see that you can't block people in the chat. Not like anybody chats really that much over on Rumble anyway. which gets back into the whole botting question, because there's a lot of people, I've been noticing lots of views on Rumble, but haven't been seeing lots of chats in Rumble. And for live streamers and stuff like that, that's how we actually base it. So you know what? I could be like Revenge of the Sis and, get put on the front page and get, hundreds of thousands of views on one video, but then nothing on the video that I uploaded after that. And, I could be happy with it, not ask questions. I'm just not that type of individual or whatever. So I was, talking shit. Right? Because I was just like, oh, yeah, dude. How long we been on Rumble? Months. Yeah, we're growing on Rumble. Yeah, but do we ever get any play from anybody that's associated with Rumble? No. They ignore us just like they were ignoring all these other people. So, people are getting mad at me for calling out Rumble. And I'm like, excuse me, this is the same thing that, what's it called, Revenge of the Sis did. And now they're verified and shit on Rumble. I mean, how'd that happen? And they're literally like the most anti-Semitic Jew haters / fucking anti, I don't know, just like everyone. It just seems weird. It's like, that's okay. That's the kind of shit you want to promote on the fucking platform. And you think that pulling in a couple of brothers is really going to change people's minds about how things are going on your platform. I'm be like, dude, I don't expect these homeboys to be lasting for very long on there once they start to realize that it's going to take them a shitload of time to get paid off of the platform. I mean, just put it out there. We hit the payment threshold for this months ago. We still haven't gotten paid a single dollar, and we've definitely made over the number for sure. And it just kind of like is showing me that on Rumble, it may seem like it's a really fantastic platform for the user, but for everyone else, you got to pay $10 a month just to live stream on this thing, right? So I got to pay $10 a month to get less features that I have on YouTube, Kick.com, which is a brand new live streaming website, mind you, and other sites. So it's like, I've never been the guy that is not going to pull his punches. Like, I don't give a fuck who you are. You know what? I will shit on you and make you cry just because I can, because I'm that awesome. And that's kind of where I'm sitting with the whole Rumble situation. It's like, yo, everybody else is going to suck your dick and say that you guys are fucking great, but, not me. I'm going to say, hey, there's a lot of things that you would need to change. And sure, I could apply for a job and go in and fix it all myself, but we've already tried that game with various other companies like CIG and got denied because, oh, well, you're not good enough in our eyes, even though in my eyes, they're not good enough. You see how that works right there? The only difference is that apparently they have all of the money, so they deserve more credit, even though technically I have more money than they do on paper. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Actually, that's funny. I managed to make more money than Chris Roberts, and I didn't even have to steal anything. Or lie. Damn. I wish I would have lost all that shit. Well, technically, I lose it. Right there. It's just, the hard drives are fucked up. Not too much longer now, though. I feel it. The technology's coming. The AI told me. So, yeah, don't worry about it, Like, that's the way I look at it. It's like, it pisses me off when people that are less successful than me, with less talent than me, get put up to these places. Like, I don't get it, right? Like, I choose to live like this, you fucking asshole. Like, because it's fun to me. All I've ever looked at was for one type of platform to see the amazing shit that we do and promote it so that other people can get inspired by it so that they can go do crazy shit too, because it's not that hard to do any of this stuff. Like, that's why I know these other streamers have my respect, Like, I'll bring them on the show, I'll talk to them and try to get an idea of who they were and where they're going, but I'm sick and tired of the fakeness of these fuckers, dude. And I'm sick and tired of people telling me that I'm not working hard enough or I'm not doing it right, because I was doing it all right and I was working harder than any of them, and I got nuked. And I came back and all I'm seeing is everybody doing what I did shittier. Yeah, that's what I see. Everybody doing what I do, just shittier with less shit. Stupid. Like, I don't understand. I thought that YouTube and like live streaming would help me understand humanity a little bit better. But really, it just hasn't at all. I don't understand it. I don't understand any of these platforms. Yep. Bully MPEX Hero, you can theoretically recover lost crypto. I just simply don't do it because if I did, I would have to pay the taxes on it. But yeah, it's pretty easy. There's actually a thing that is embedded into the blockchain that was uploaded sometime in like 2010, 2011. I can't remember exactly. But somebody uploaded a thing to the blockchain that you could use the Satoshi Nakamoto blockchain downloader thing to download that will let you recover a wallet off of the chain. But obviously you still need the passwords and stuff for it. It's just that like most people don't go talking about it or whatever because, you know, it'd skeeve them out. Right? Like you can hack into anybody's fucking Bitcoin account. The fucking shit is on the chain, dog. You just need to know the address and get into it. How do you think people started getting into that shit in the first place? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, wow. From Tyler Durden over there at Zero Hedge. Apparently, PBS has joined in with NPR in storming off the platform in a huff because they were declared a government-funded media organization. Public broadcasting system, a government-funded non-private organization that is public, is angry that they're labeled government-funded media when they get funding from the government. Are you fucking kidding? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking serious? They're fucking serious. Ian Miles Schlong. I fucking hate that guy. NPR's organizational account will no longer be active on Twitter because the platform taking actions that undermine our credibility by falsely implying that we're not editorially independent. That's not what fucking government-funded media means, you stupid motherfuckers. God, why does everybody have to misrepresent shit? Stop being dipshits. Fucking Brittany. Ugh. God, that's so fucking hilarious. God damn it. Seriously. Whatever. Honestly, the greatest news of today, though, probably has to be this. Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Harry Potter is gonna get a series on HBO Max, mothersuckers. I ain't even playing. It's happening. They announced it today on the HBO Max Twitter channel. Yeah, dude, Bert and Ernie were always feds, dude. Anybody that's cornholing another dude is probably a fed. Just putting it out there. Because they're gay. Right. So yeah, this is the greatest piece of information that we probably could have ever gotten. And I mean, seriously, J.K. Rowling herself is going to be a producer on the Harry Potter live action series that's going to be on HBO. So you know it ain't going to be some woke ass, trash ass, bullshit ass shit. It is going to be 100% associated to exactly what was written down in the books. And they ain't going to be cutting out bullshit, gender swapping motherfuckers, making people gay. None. I mean, Dumbledore's still going to be gay, but she already came out and said that Dumbledore was gay, but that's fine. That's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with people being gay. I don't have a problem with dudes sticking their dicks up other dudes' asses. Just don't stick your dick up my ass. I'm not into that. Nope. Well, thank you. Don't even want to try it. Not even once. Not even once. So yeah, this is great. It's great news. We got to win, folks. We're getting Harry Potter and it's not going to be fucked up. It's going to be Harry Potter. It's going to be great. So now you can go play your Hogwarts Legacy and you can watch your Harry Potter and you can eat your Harry Potter ice cream while you're waving around your sick ass Harry Potter wand. Yeah, you're going to love it. So, yeah, I don't know. That was like the happiest thing that I saw today. Leaker of U.S. secret documents worked on military base. Friends said, oh, Discord leaks. Online group that receives hundreds of pages of classified material, included foreigners. Members tell the Post. Oh, yeah. Was it with that one fucking U.S. government leak website that I was in? Yeah. United by their mutual love of guns and military gear and God, a group of roughly 24, mostly men and boys, formed an invitation-only clubhouse in 2020 on Discord, an online platform with gamers. But they paid little attention last year when a man called OG posted messages laden with slangs, acronyms, and jargons. Words were unfamiliar. Few people read the long note. One of the members explained, but he revered OG, the elder leader of their tiny tribe, who claimed to know secrets that the government withheld from ordinary people. The young members read OG's message closely, and then hundreds more said that he followed on a regular basis for months. They were, he recalled, what appeared to be near verbatim transcripts of classified intelligence documents that OG indicated he had brought home from his job on a military base, which the member declined to identify. OG claimed that he spent at least some of his day inside a secure facility that prohibited cell phones and other electronic devices, which could be used to document the secret information going on a government computer networks or spooling out from printers. He annotated some of the hand-typed documents, the members said, translating arcane intel speak for the uninitiated, such as explaining that no in foreign means the information in the document was so sensitive that it was not supposed to be shared with foreign nationals. OG told the group that he toiled for hours writing up classified documents to share his companions on Discords he controlled. The gathering spot had been a pandemic refuge, particularly for teen gamers locked in their houses, cut off from their real-world friends. The members swapped memes, offensive jokes, idle chit-chat, but they also watched movies together and joked around and prayed. But the OG also lectured them about world affairs, secretive government operations. He wanted to keep us into the loop. The member said he seemed to think that his insider knowledge would offer others protection from the troubled world around them. This shit sounds like QAnon. The fuck? This sounds like some motherfucking QAnon shit, doc. This sounds like some QAnon shit, bitch. What are you talking about? But yes, the transcribed documents posted traversed a range of sensitive subjects that only people who had undergone months-long background checks would be authorized to see. There were top-secret reports about whereabouts and movements of high-ranking political leaders and tactical updates on military forces. The member said geopolitical analysis, insights into foreign governments' efforts to interfere with elections. If you think about it, it was in those documents. Wow. So that's where all those classified Ukrainian documents came from. They came from a Discord server with a bunch of douches that were like sharing secret information from military sites and shit, and somehow this dude was able to type this shit out and extricate it from that place. Damn. And they still haven't caught this guy? They still haven't caught this guy? Maybe they have caught this guy. I don't know. Looks like they've already interviewed him for the Washington Post or somebody associated with them. So I don't seem to think that they're going to be around for maybe much longer. Ooh. Yeah, it might be NAFO, actually. It might have been NAFO, guys. Yeah. So, I guess now we can go into, well, Brittany. Because it looks like she's trying to fucking get banned again. Hey, has anyone from Timcast contacted you for scheduling? I remember Tim saying on IRL that he would. Do you think you'll ever get back on IRL? No. Yeah. What's this? Remove my shadow ban this instant, Elon Musk. You damn well have a minute to turn off this goddamn setting off of my account that a shitty legacy mods on Twitter turned on. They disabled the toggle on it. So how about instead of posting Dodge memes, you give a shit about this godforsaken hellhole of a website that I pay $8 a month for? Holy shit. Seriously, bitch? Brittany, you're not shadow banned, Brittany. You marked your accounts. See, it says right here, mark media that you tweet as having material that may be sensitive. You see how right here the little check mark is not checked, Brittany? That means that it's not turned on. You stupid bitch! Oh my fucking god. What the fuck? What's this? Sick of this shit. We put a warning on this tweet because it might have sensitive content. Plus, I'm black, revoking Elon Musk's black card if he doesn't fix this now. Yeah. Here's another great one. Tagging Ella G. Irwin isn't gonna do shit. Elon's trust and safety had kept my account locked on Twitter for months, publicly acknowledged it after her buddy Eliza Blue, who is mutuals with her, was caught lying about the screenshot I posted being non-consensual. Ella G. Irwin is complicit. She wants to ban me like she did with journalist Nick Monroe, a.k.a. Crab Crawler 1, a.k.a. Press Fart to Continue, a.k.a. his name's not actually Nick Monroe, it's Nick Tomaszewski. While all he did was cover Andrew Tate news, and he was the only one giving reliable information that was new. Ella was sent multiple recordings on Twitter and through Twitter appeals, proving that Eliza lied and Me Too'd me about the screenshots that I posted from this music video she's talking about here being non-consensual that got my Twitter account locked out for months. Did she unlock my account? No, she twiddled her fucking thumbs even after publicly commenting about my case. Wow. Yep. Looks like Brandy's looking to go into another fucking Twitter timeout again. Yeah. Brittany, he's the richest and most successful African American. He has the power to revoke yours first. He has the power to do the right thing here and make the platform have freedom. Oh my god. I fucking can't, dude. Seriously. Like, you act like you acting like you're fucking smart and you know everything and you're the big dog or whatever, and you do this shit. Ugh. Who are you trying to be? I don't know. Elon Musk, head of trust and safety, Ella G. Irwin, is censoring people out of bias and saying it is her for everyone to see. If I get banned, you know why. Stop wondering how these bans are happening. So, Wow. Brittany, you're going to bat for Nicholas Tomaszewski willing to lose your Twitter account again. Is that what you're telling me? Press fart to continue. The same guy that was banned and rebanned again because of the stalking and harassment that he was doing of a woman that's still on the platform. He still hasn't gotten his original account unbanned or the other account that he got banned unbanned. Like, he had a pretty direct line on what he needed to do. He needed to get the original account unbanned. All would have been well, but he didn't want to do that. He played the same crybaby, baby back bullshit that you're pulling right now. And I can't get behind that. I'm sorry. Like, you could go fuck yourself, to be perfectly honest. Like, bitch, you are trying to rep Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate hasn't been charged with anything, and nothing that has been put out thus far by Nicholas Tomaszewski or anyone else, including yourself, hasn't come anywhere close to being something that somebody could have gotten arrested for in the United States, let alone in another fucking country. I mean, yes, you can like try to make up all this other stuff and, you know, look at a new person that you're going to attack because you like to punch up, but literally, like, you need to stop, dude. Like, your account has been set like this since before you got banned. Okay? Like, kind of fucking retarded that I have to do this, but I pulled up a different account, right? So if I go here, and for what I was getting on this account, when I was going directly to her account, we used to get a thing where this says that this profile contains sensitive information or whatever the fuck. But if you look at this, change the following media contains potentially sensitive content. You see that there? Potentially sensitive content. Potentially sensitive content. So this is all associated with actually the settings of privacy that's on your account, right? So it's not under the security account access. It's actually under privacy and safety, right? So first of all, in order to see tweets displayed with sensitive media, you have to have that check mark clicked on. And there are accounts from legacy Twitter that have still basically had every single thing that they've posted that were set to have this. And you can also actually go do it to your tweets. And if you'll notice right here, I can mark all media that I send out on Twitter as that, but you know, I can turn it on and I can turn it off. I know it's probably hard for you to see that real quick. Hold on a second. Let me drop the chat real quick. When I hover over this, you can see that it's actually lighting up, so I can turn it off and on. And what's going on with her account is that apparently it's not turned on, but it still marks every single one of her tweets as being sensitive material. So most people that follow her have that turned off, but that's a setting that's been basically on Twitter for very, very many years. And it clearly shows that on her account, it is not turned on, yet every single image that she tweets out seems to have that problem, which I could agree would be an issue, right? Like, as you can see now, oh, all the media is showing up. How amazing. It's crazy how that all works out. Or whatever, isn't it? Most people didn't. Oh, I'm sure you didn't even know that that's how it worked. So yeah, let's just show you again. Content you see. Display content that may be sensitive. Click that off. Back up a couple of times. Oh, look. So, is this something to be mad about and go apeshit over? I don't think so. Actually, I think it's some baby back bullshit that literally doesn't seem to be there. Brittany, your fucking account was like this for a very fucking long time, right? You never cared about getting it fixed anywhere before then. When you originally got banned, you didn't get banned. You got suspended for less than a day. And all you had to do was delete a tweet and retweet it. But instead you made it into this, whatever the fuck this is. I don't understand. And I mean, we got shit like this.
I might get banned for making this because Ella G. Irwin, the head of trust and safety, is probably going to claim that this is harassment because it seems like a lot of women, just like her friend Eliza Blue, love doing that whenever they're called out. They like to cry and call for men's help and claim that they're being harassed, okay? So here's what happened. Ella G. Irwin is the head of trust and safety. She is mutuals, or at least was, with Eliza Blue. Eliza Blue Me Too'd me and falsely accused me of posting content that was, quote, non-consensual. I posted screenshots from a music video that was public on several websites.
Yeah, it's a victimhood grift. So, but I wanted to show you something at least a little bit funner. If you go right here, just before this, what was she all on about? None of that, actually. She went on about none of that. Cry harder, Sibs. Yeah. So, I guess that's where we had to go with that one right there. Fucking Britney. Ah, yes. The Ali files. Hey. Wasn't there supposed to be like a whole fucking Twitter account with all this shit on it? Ah, yes. This Telegram thread is a receipt of Alexander's alleged grooming of young boys. Might be tough for some to read. If true, it certainly looks like he is a very bad man who goes behind bars. Oh, yes. We've been following some other drama, too. And I have been messaging Mr. Ali about this, but it was about April 3rd that I saw Milo Yiannopoulos start talking about how he was going to be releasing Ali files. And it seems like they finally have been, well, I guess released, right? Something like that, right? The Ali file. So I've been looking into this, trying to figure out, if there's anything real, because everybody knows that we looked into Ali many, many moons ago. Did we not? Yeah, we did, actually. We very much did. And the more that we looked into it, the easier it started to be for us to understand that there was actually problems. But the main thing is that stuff like this never popped up. Like, nobody was coming forward talking about any of that stuff, right? But here's one.
That 99% of the people on this call do. What you won't find is an accuser. What you won't find is proof. What you won't find is a victim.
I got the world in my hands, the master plan, but I don't know why. But I don't know why.
I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know if that song's copyrighted or not. So, yeah, this is what they're like releasing.
And Ali Alexander messaged me on Good Friday of this year, 2023. Ali would tell me supposed personal information about Ye and claim that he and Ye are quote-unquote easily tempted. After being in contact with Ali, it became obvious that he wasn't interested in anything except my sexuality and willingness to meet up with him. Ali abuses his previous connection with Ye to groom young boys and grift Christians. I've given permission for these messages to be shared because I was shocked he would try to claim he is a born-again Christian, and this behavior is in the past when it is still happening today.
Brittany Medium? No, I'm going to call her Brittany Small from now on. Good old Brittany Small. Yeah. So now I've been watching this go on, and they got a phone number, volunteers, all this stuff. Here's another one. Low Dove. Nicholas was 15 years old when Ali Akbar asked for him sexually explicit photos. Let's see this one. Where were all these people when we were trying to out him? Where did they all come from? It kind of seems really shocking. I guess you got to be Milo Yiannopoulos, or, you know, like, this kind of stuff just doesn't happen. But allegedly, though, it did happen. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. Huh. The Ali files.
So Ali and I, we used to talk in like 2017. At the time, I was sort of naive, and I didn't have the connections, and I wasn't as experienced with the people in this political circle as I am now. So I was kind of I didn't see anything unusual at the time. In 2017, Ali was, talking.
That doesn't look like Signal. That looks like Snapchat.
Trying to, solicit some stuff, saying stuff like I should fly out to Texas and be his intern and tell my parents that I was going to a swim meet or something. The best way to describe it would just be sort of, inappropriate, I guess, to be talking to like a younger guy when you're, I don't know how old Ali is.
Yeah, I don't know how old Ali is either. Isn't he in his 30s or 40s now? All of which never materialized.
I think Nick is 100% aware. I don't think there's any way he couldn't be aware of that background, because Milo, around the time of the last AFCAT conference, was putting together a list of people who had these experiences with Ali. I'm not exactly sure what he specifically brings to the table.
I'm not exactly sure what he specifically brings to the table. I was naive, a 15-year-old, when absolutely idolized Milo, so I did anything Ali told me to do in the hopes that he would introduce me. He knew that and leveraged it as much as possible. A 15-year-old will do a lot to meet his favorite influencer. Oh yeah? Will you even suck a dick?
I trust that Nick knows what he's doing and that he's working with people that he needs to be working with. I can only assume there has to be something. He does have a lot of connections. I know that Ali is, very well connected.
He does have a lot of connections.
That's basically what I can assume.
He's well connected.
I don't really have a whole lot beyond that, honestly.
I don't have a whole lot beyond that. Amen. Yeah, I'm with you, King V. Anything that is attached to Milo Yiannopoulos in any way, shape, or form, I don't believe out of principle, because I'm not a fucking moron. But damn, a lot of people are believing it right now. And obviously it gives me a lot of pause because it is Milo, right? And Milo refuses to talk to me in any way, shape, or form. Obviously, more than likely because he's afraid of me. He would probably say because I'm not worth of his time or anything like that. But you and I both know that that's not true, or whatever. Everybody wants to know what Fang Diesel thinks. They just go get their views on it in illegitimate ways. So it's like, ooh, we finally got some people coming forward, like Nicholas. He says, For 6 years, Nicholas has remained silent, fearing retribution from Alexander Akbar, who has acquired a reputation for blackmailing young men. Nicholas told us he felt threatened by Ali's demands for obedience and attention, in particular by the references Ali made to the actions that he could take that or that he could take that would make your family go, what the fuck? I mean, we got like excellent production values here. We got multiple individuals that have come forward or whatever. So I've obviously pressed Ali. I gave him 3 days to talk to me about it, and the third day's up tomorrow. So I figured tomorrow we'll spend probably some time on this. But when I look at all this stuff, I see Milo, Raditz, right? Like this is right there. It says reporting Milo, Yiannopoulos, audio excerpts, Raditz. Who the fuck is Raditz? Is that fucking Raditz from the Patriot Soapbox Raditz? That would be fucking hilarious. And then what do we end with on this one? 23 victims have come forward so far. StopAli.org.
You got to work with what's out there. You got to work with the people that are there. They're all dirtbags, to tell you the truth. So that's politics.
They're all dirtbags, to tell you the truth.
Time for various reasons, including Doyle or Marjorie or Patrick Casey, for that matter, whomever. It's what you do.
What you do?
But yeah, it's a shame, though. It's a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? Yeah, is it a shame, Nick? You were involved with all that shit. Not me. Not at all. I actually remember a lot of this because this is another group that I simply was not able to break into. See, if you guys haven't noticed, it seems like for whatever reason in my stories for sometimes, it always seems to come up to some weird adversity where I always thought I was part of the team and a really solid member. And then I came to realize that was the most replaceable piece, which, like was always shocking to me. And even more so, like when the alt-right was in its, heyday, I was not a big fan of them. And they were not a fan of me because I spent a lot of time talking about their bullshit, right? Their drama, their grifts, their made up information and putting it out there. So that's basically what sequestered us from being around a lot of these individuals. Specifically, though, with Ali, I started putting out threads on that full, just having a good time because I thought it was funny or whatever. And we were able and capable of gaining lots of information that many people didn't know. And then we actually got onto his Periscope and were capable of asking all the questions associated with this. But back then, nobody was talking about any of this stuff. There wasn't a single victim, right? Nobody even mentioned a peep of this. And it's not like it was that long ago, my friends. So that's why I give somebody like me a whole lot of pause, especially when it comes directly from somebody else that is from that same exact scene, right? Like Milo's definitely always been quite the grifter and able to manipulate individuals and manipulate media, but ultimately everything that he has done in the past has, fallen flat on its fucking face in a horribly hilarious way in some way. And I mean, what was the last thing that he was doing other than basically clout chasing Yeezy? Yeah, like that's what he was trying to do. Like they're like, oh yeah, I know, yeah, I bet, yeah, okay, whatever. That ain't a big deal. It's easy to fucking meet somebody and fly on a private jet with them. Like you just gotta fucking ask, dog. Like seriously. What you really gotta think though is that this has been playing. There's been a lot of people playing a lot of really weird things about this, and I mean, if there's enough people coming forward, 23 people to be exact, that should just give you some pause because that's a lot of motherfuckers. That's a lot of motherfuckers. That's 23 motherfuckers so far, which is a lot. That's a lot. I consider that a lot. Like, there's motherfuckers in the world that haven't slept with 23 people. Okay? But trying to groom that many of them and having them all come forward out of nowhere all at the same time, that's a little like, whoa. Because it's not like people haven't asked about this before. And now it seems that all of these folks are coming forward because it's Milo, which is, I guess, okay. But as far as I've seen, like Ali hasn't really taken any hits from any of the allegations. There's people passing around stuff right now. I still think it'll probably be a couple more days before some other individuals either to make their final decisions on whether they're going to talk about this one or not. Oh, and what individuals are we talking about? I don't know. I'm not going to name any names or whatever, but I feel like we already talked about everything that we needed to, did we not? Yeah, we did. Actually, we did, I think. So, think about that. Radix Verum? Maybe that's who it was. Yeah. I don't know. How genuine do you think that the SC messages are? What SC messages? Yeah. I don't know. 23andMe, 23andAli. But they do have text messages, screenshots and stuff, so like I guess I have to concede the fact that it definitely seems like it might be looking legit. And I hate to say that because I don't want to get behind anything that Milo Yiannopoulos has to say. His shit stinks, and I guarantee you that there's some angle here that's going to get fucked up. I don't know what it is just yet. I haven't done enough research. I've been giving Ali a chance to figure out what he's going to fucking do. Because, I mean, to be perfectly clear and honest, I did message Ali. The second that someone else messaged Ali about it to me, and I was like, yo, heads up. Not your friend, but, here you go. I see this on the horizon for you. I was like, I did a pretty good bit of research on you, and I didn't really have anybody coming forward with any types of stuff like this. So I was like, but I feel like this might be a problem for you up in the near future if you decide that you're not going to talk about this or represent it. And I believe that's more than likely why him and Laura Loomer got together in the first place and started talking about this whole entire thing, or at least doing damage control in some kind of way. I mean, honestly, I've been playing Star Citizen. I'd much rather play Star Citizen than get into another Southern drama. And I heard Magic Poop finally got into the game, so like I want to play fucking Star Citizen with Magic Poop, and we're gonna be flying around in space and shit. It's gonna be awesome and stuff. He's gonna suck at the game and shit, but that's fine. Everybody sucks. It's gonna take like a year to get good, dude. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Don't get mad. It's just gonna be awesome. Now, though, you gotta take all them screenshots and shit that we make, and then we gotta start tweeting them at Robert Space Industries incessantly till the point that they like fucking mute our accounts and shit. So, what's he talking about? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, this whole thing sucks. Like, if Ali's literally a fucking predator, because, I mean, literally what everyone's been trying to, like, shape it up is that, they're saying that it's super predator. He's a super predator, which, I mean, I could have said that I guess I got some vibes or whatever off of that shit, but, I mean, nothing from the past really went that hard. There was rumors and musings, but nobody ever wanted to come forward. So now if this is where we're at, he's basically tomorrow has got his last day, and then we're going to start threading it up and making videos and talking about it and looking at all of the videos, going through it. And then possibly we're going to have to get a hold of some of these characters and cats because like this could be like some To Catch a Predator type shit, right? I mean, do we know any, like, fucking Twinkie boys? Do we know any young Twinkie boy motherfuckers that we could run at this dude? If you know any guys out there want to do some fun shit, it's for a good cause. Are you young looking? Would you be considered a twink? Do you not know what a twink is? Then this is probably not for you. I don't want to invent one. It's always better when you have a real person. Much better when the person is real. Fake stuff like that, not good. Much better when the person is a real person. And then you can dangle that person like right in front of their face and then rip them away and then it like come in like, hi, what you have a seat over there? You know what I'm saying? It's always more effective like that. You got to take the Chris Hansen approach to that type shit. So yes, you know, like I messaged Ali. I was like, yo, bro, what's up with this, dog? I was like, yo, at first I was like, yo, Milo is hitting me up. Some random motherfuckers I don't even know are fucking like DMing me and shit about this. And, you know, I got to give you the respect. I'm the elusive man. You know, I don't fuck around with that shit. I'm an information trader. I'm giving this to you as a solid because you did a solid for me way back in the day or whatever, going after Tory, you know, and leaving fucking Gabe Hoffman alone for a little bit after you whipped his ass or whatever. But, you know, like, that's over. Like, that shit was over. It's over now. Like, heads up. Here you go. You know, I'm watching. Got my peepers on that shit, motherfucker. I've been watching. I've just been staying quiet, though, because I've been also watching who else has been working on this. Because, you know, I don't know everybody. Nor do I trust anybody. Very few people. Very few people. And I don't know if the amount of money that they've given me increases or decreases the amount of trust I have in those persons. Probably not, but in this particular situation, it definitely seems pretty motherfucking yee. That's what it sounds like. I'm just going to say it. That's what it sounds like. Yeah. I don't know where this one's going to go, and I don't want to get sued. And that's the thing to put it out there is that when you go at Alexander, there's some things that you need to put into perspective. Number one, apparently he does have money. Number two, probably the most important one, he is litigious. He is a litigious person, right? And he seems to have, you know, won in some lawsuits. Namely, he beat Gabe Hoffman in a lawsuit, which is, you know, no simple feat. Well, maybe not. Other people have too, but you at least see where I'm trying to say with that particular situation. You know, he's had some wins in the past. I mean, I don't know where he's going to go with this. I can't see it as being straight up defamation, but we're going to have to see where this one goes. So I put out the little like Twitter account called the Ali _, or so the _Ali _files, and it's got a fucking phone number and a Telegram associated to it with all that stuff on it. Looks like they're up to almost 3,600 followers, so I think right now is right about fucking takeoff time for this one. So instead of waiting a complete month after this point, we'll start making content about it now and see what the difference is, since it's interesting. But yeah, I'd probably want to look into that one a little bit more. Seems like there might be something big there. I don't know. All I do know is that we got a lot of stuff on here. And I guess that's it. It's Milo. You think it's run by Milo, King V? That's an interesting assumption. I mean, I guess, yeah, right? Milo's running the Twitter account? But if Milo was running the Twitter account and it was proven to be Milo, that Twitter account is going away as soon as Ali figures out about that. So, you know, let's hope that's not the case. Let's hope that it exists for a little bit longer or something like that, if that is the case. But it's a real murky one. I don't like, I'm serious. I do not like anything Milo Yiannopoulos, and I don't know why. It's just like I hear the name, and the first time I saw him online or whatever, brain just is like, that's a bad dude, and he's a liar. You should not trust that fool. And that has gotten me very far throughout life. So like being a part of this doesn't seem, you know, I take pause. Some other people don't, but apparently they don't know what I know. So, you know, whatever. I guess that's it. It's really all we could say for it. So we're just going to kind of let it cook. Yeah. Accusing somebody of a crime is definitely defamation per se. And I do believe that would be in the United States. I don't know what it would be for other places because I don't fucking live in other places. I live in the United States. That's all I know. I want to go to the other places. I'm just fucking poor. I can't afford to go to Greece. I would like to go to Greece. I would like to go to fucking like Britain. I want to go to London. I want to check out what London babes look like. Eat some fucking fish and chips and shit, you know? Experience the London town. I know tons of people from London that would be like, yeah, dude, you could come sleep on my flat. And I don't know what a fucking flat is, but I am definitely excited to understand and learn when I can afford it. And it seems feasible. But I don't know what that has to do with anything. Yeah. Who knows? I don't know. You know, go to Belize. Yeah, love to be able to afford that, you know? Yeah, I'm just waiting on the travel stuff because I feel like it's a little wonky still. You know, we'll go travel. We'll be older, but not too old. It'll be great. It'll be great. I'll have a good time. But that's pretty much it for today. I don't really have anything else for you guys. All we got to start talking about was the Alley files. It's, I mean, is it for real? Is it for real? Is it for reals? Probably. Maybe. I mean, it seems like it. They got a lot of people coming forward, but, you know, all we have is testimony. That's not evidence. Outside of some of the messages that we got out there, definitely seem evidency. But, you know, they're trying his ass in the court of public opinions. They don't give two shits about the actual court. And that's probably the biggest place to take pause from this whole entire thing. Right? Like, if you got 23 victims and those victims haven't gone to the police, filed police reports, set up their own lawsuit, whatever. The fuck? You know? That's step 1. Where you're at is like step 4. I guess that's all I got to say about that. So now it's time to go play Star Citizen. I heard that they finally updated that shit so that it might be working. Although I did actually talk some fucking shit to them on Twitter and they finally fucking replied to me. It's probably the only thing I'm ever going to hear from them, but I was like, yo, it's been 2 days. And the game, nobody can play the game. Literally nobody can play the fucking game unless they got the PTU access, right? So that's fine or whatever. But they literally haven't mentioned a fucking word about it on any of their social media platforms. So I called them out today for it. And I actually got them to fucking respond to me. And I'm just like, bro, all you guys got to do is say, hey, here's the status page. Sorry, the fucking game's down or whatever. Nobody's going to get mad at you for posting that on social media. That's what it's fucking for, right? Own your shit and be like, post it. And be like, man, our bad. We kind of suck right now. And we see it. Don't be one of those shitheads that acts like everything's fucking fine. Yo, how am I supposed to get other people to play this game? I got people that been watching me play the game and they can't even fucking play and they bought that shit. How fucking mad are they? Hella mad. That's how mad they are. So, yeah, we gotta go check this out, see if this piece of shit actually works. Just be truthful. Just be truthful. God, I hope it actually works, man. If it doesn't, that's gonna suck, man. That's gonna suck. Gonna suck balls. Big ass balls. Gonna suck them bills in your mouth. Sorry. I don't know where that even came from, actually. We just got a lot. I feel like tomorrow is gonna be a rough day. And we just started. But other than that, I think it might be time to go watch Star Trek Picard. So, see you later. You guys have a nice day now. Bye-bye. Be well out there and stuff. Hope you guys, like, go with God or, like, the Force or, you know, Satan or whatever God you, like, you know, like Ganesha. Be like, you know, Have a good one. Goodbye. Don't curse us all. What? I'm not cursing you. Just saying, go pray to your whatever you pray to. I don't know if you pray to a piece of wood, a fucking rock, a metaphysical interpretation, a fucking sky mist monster, some fucking spaghetti and meatballs. I don't know. Just whatever your thing is. Either way, that's it. That's all I got for you. Have a nice day. Adios now. Au revoir. Peace. Bye. Later. Peace out. Peace out, Knucka. Oh, that was close. That's close right there. You can't go any further than that. I'm Mexican, not a Blaxican. Although I do crack that joke sometimes where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm black from the waist down. But that's not true. Bye.